So welcome everyone, today is my 26th stream and a huge shout out to everyone who is here today, and a huge shout out to all the amazing new reporters. And if you guys haven't heard, there's a whole new super crew of reporters that the Kevin on Earth has gotten together, and I'm so stoked for it. It's an incredible team. We've already had a meeting. I give a shout out to Kevin on Earth, of course, Big Ben, Proximus Regent, Mariana, Metacrowner, Frisky Bumblebee, Fabino, I think I'm saying it right, and if I'm missing anybody, I'm sorry, I'm a dork. I am still getting to know everybody. But actually, after my stream, I'll go over the schedule a little bit. So every day of the week there's reporters reporting, and I'm just the one who's here on Monday. And actually, right after me, you can go check out Proximus Regent is going to have his first stream. So it might overlap a little bit, but I'm headed there right afterwards. Hey Mariana, woohoo! Thanks for being here. But yeah, huge shout out to the new reporters, and here, let's head over to headquarters. I'm over at headquarters. And if you guys want to join me, let me paste the link. If you're new here, sorry, I just jumped in because today's a special day. So when you do your 26th report, it's kind of like a milestone as a reporter. And yeah, today's the day. And yeah, let me put the link here, and then I'll give a little background. Normally I open with that first, but for those of you who want to head over to Decentraland, I'm here over at the Decentraland Reporter headquarters. Things have been a little laggy in DCL, so I've been recording a few things and to showcase for you guys. But yeah, come join me here in the DCL Reporter, -79, -53, and woo! I'm just really looking forward to, personally, when there's the desktop client for Mac open. So I'm hoping all of my issues with lag time solve itself. But just let me give you a little overview of the reporter schedule. On Mondays, it's actually Sunday starts with Metacrowner. I believe it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays it's me, then Proximus Regent. 7:30 for Tuesday, Mr. Kevin on Earth. On Wednesday, Frisky Bumblebees at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kevin on Earth comes back. He is the most hardcore. He never stops. Woo! Kevin on Earth is 7 p.m. on Thursday, again, Eastern Standard Time. Mariana and Fabino are on Friday. And this is awesome because we have English and Portuguese, so it's going to be awesome to have both. And one day I will do the stream completamente en español para la gente de todo el mundo. Si quieres, algún día voy a hacer eso todo en español para ustedes. So one day I will do it all in Spanish. I will have a stream in Spanish as well when I have more time. But so 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, at the same time we have Mariana streaming in English, and we have Fabino DCL streaming in português. Eu falo português também. Não muito bem, mas eu falo. Mas eu falo. Eu entendo, mas que posso falar. Okay, and then on Saturday we have Big Ben coming back to us. Big Ben, the epic. He was part of the original crew, had to do some stuff, but he's back, so I am super stoked about that. So for today, I'm sure all of you guys have been hearing what's going on Twitter, so I decided to make that. Oh wait, look, I have a little black thing here. I don't know where that's coming from. Hold on a second. It's okay, I'll just leave it on there for a second. But we're starting a new thing, and let me get my expand. Let me see if you can switch over. There it is. This is expand. If you guys, here, let me copy and paste this for you guys. Frisky Bumblebee, I'm so happy you're here. I'm gonna really try to go to everybody's stream as much as I can, but it's hard with a kid and work, and I'm sure you guys all know it'd be great if I could always be there. I'm so happy you guys are here. So my meta moment for this week is a little bit different. It's just something that happened a couple hours ago, and I'm sure all of you guys have heard, but I found this funny kind of, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I found this kind of funny little meme that popped up, and it has to do with what I thought was a pretty historical moment, considering that Twitter and Meta, the crypto world, lives on Twitter. Here it is. Here is my Meta moment. So I just thought it was so just freaking funny. So if all of you guys have heard that our friend little Elon Musk is buying Twitter, and there we go, our friend over from Amazon is heard you're buying Twitter, and then here you go, Elon Musk says Amazon's next. Bruh, add to cart. I just thought that was so funny, and I think that should be the meta moment, because it is a pretty epic moment right now, right? I don't know where I got it. I feel bad. It's not my meme, but I thought it was freaking epic, and that is what I'm gonna post here for. Oh shoot, it didn't. Hold on a second. Let me see. Let me add this image here. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to do too many things at once here. Let me turn off this real quick and save it. I'm gonna upload it. That'll be my meta moment of the day for today. Let me get desktop. I called it very creatively funny Twitter post. Whoever did this post, I give you kudos to you. But meta moment of April of today. I don't know what else to do. I think I'll get better at this. I'm sure all you other reporters will be much more, but I thought it was a pretty historical moment, considering the crypto world and Twitter are, you know, kind of like Siamese twins. Okay, I'm posting. Let's see if it'll do it correctly, but it did it! Woohoo! Look how cool that is. So if you guys want to comment what you think this will mean to the universe of Twitter, go over to expand, and here, let me send the link here. This is under the Decentraland Report. You guys can head over to expand/community/the Decentraland Report, and I'd be curious to see what you guys think about what this means for Twitter and what this means 5 years from now, what will happen. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let's let me open up. Let's head back to DCL real quick. There we go. So if any of you guys are, oh, I see somebody. I see sparkling people. Frisky Bumblebee! There you are. What's up? See how big my wings are? This is why I don't wear them all the time. It like seriously covers up all the real estate on my browser. I don't know if anybody else has that same issue, but I usually, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to switch it out. Frisky Bumblebee's dancing. So all of you reporters who are here, please share your links in the comment and have everybody follow each other and support each other's streams. And I'm gonna turn off my wings because my wings are kind of a little bit much, and I'll add myself my little hat. Let's see what hat. And I'll put these on, and then I'll put my little, there you go, that's like my go-to outfit for now. Let me see if it'll go back. There you go. Now I can look at people and check out everyone's wearables without things kind of starting to crash away. Okay, so for today I have a variety of different little reports for you guys that I wanted to highlight that happened throughout the week. And for those of you who are new here, I tend to cover cross-metaverse stuff. I go to Modaverse, I like cryptovoxels, I report of course of DCL, and today I have a little special report from one of my friends who had an event over in cryptovoxels. So let me find one thing for you guys. If you saw my setup, you guys would probably laugh. I have like 3 monitors, 4 mice. I don't know, well, not real mice, you know, but okay. And for those of you waiting for the POAP, I will also have, today is a special, I will have 25 POAPs, and I will give away a POAP and one of my wearables, the one I'm wearing right now, to all the people who get the first 25. They're only 25 for the day. I think it's more fun. In the beginning I used to do a ton, but it just got a little bit too crazy trying to give everybody POAP. And then the POAP website's never worked. Like, it started never giving me the link, so now I just give, so it's just the POAP website, I just, with the form, and everyone gives me their ETH address, and then everything works out. So, yay, everybody, go give Frisky Bumblebee a follow. And Mariana, put yours here, and everyone else who has a stream here. We should support and follow each other. It'd be awesome. Okay, so there, I just shared that. Oh, here, I think you guys already saw it. If you haven't seen it, this is, let me show you guys. My POAP of the day is this little stupa, and this design of actually, I'm going to highlight near the end of the stream. I'll be going back into Builder. I love to showcase different builds, wearables that I'm creating, and talk about how to create for Decentraland. And this is actually a stupa that I've been designing for a build that we got funded via Decentraland DAO. I'm part of the RRL crew team, and this is for the Sonic Bloom build. I'm doing a cave thing, and this is a stupa, a Tibetan monument and glowing trippy creature. That's what I took a screenshot, and that's the POAP for today. So anyhow, okay, we're gonna head over in a minute to do the little cross metaverse jump over to CryptoVoxels. And here, let me switch things up real quick. There we go. Okay, so this was actually from a pre-recorded event, and you guys know I like to do that because it's fun. That way I don't have to like just cover events that are live. I can go cover things and then talk about what's happening for that. So this particular, this is CryptoVoxels Land, and this is of an event that my friend Neoclassical did. He was also, like, I actually met him. I forget exactly how we met, but I got to meet him in real life at ETH Denver, which was really cool. And he was an artist selected through the one of the shows that the IRL Gallery put up for ETH Denver. They're the art curators of ETH Denver every year. If any of you guys haven't been there, it is an epic, amazing event. So I just wanted to thank also Neoclassical. He was incredible. He was like my wearable whale. He bought some of my wearables, which is really awesome. I so appreciate your support. It's really cool. I love giving them away, but it's so nice when people support you too. And I think it's fun to support each other. So let me, I can talk a little bit about this little event here in CryptoVoxels. And I don't know exactly where the link is right now, but I'll show a little bit what he's doing. This is actually in conjunction with a live event that happened in Los Angeles, and this was on Saturday night. It was late night. I guess not that late night. I think by the time it started, 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So yeah, let's check it out. Let me play this little video. Make sure I'll turn the sound down. So it's a short little video, but I'll just talk about it. This is actually this wearable. I'm all about wearables, and I'm all about cross-metaverse stuff. And this is my first wearable that I have gotten actually put on my avatar in CryptoVoxels. It's definitely a different process, but this was actually designed by Yule Tech, and this is his 2001 helmet and hack, and he has an amazing, next week I think I'll be showcasing that build. He did a 2001, the monolith. He did a build for that. It was really cool, and he gave us all us teammates these cool wearables. So if you see in the background, you can see I'm going emoji crazy. It's fun to just click through these. It's a little bit different UI. And the event in the background is of a club, and you can see Decentraland playing in the upper right corner. And there's this little party that I got to go to and dance around. Here, hold on a second. But I don't know how many of you guys have checked out CryptoVoxels, but I love every metaverse. They're all very unique in their own way. And yeah, so now you can see the little bit of a wearable a little bit more. There's Neoclassical's avatar, that giant weird voxelized head, and he has these, and here I am. This is one of the things I love the most about CryptoVoxels. You can fly, and I wish you could fly in Decentraland one day. This is my dream. There's nothing like dancing in space above a build. I just think it's so much fun. So you can see, you can Twitch live stream, just like, in Decentraland, you can stream as well in here. I'm here dancing away, flying above his build. But the flying thing is, I think it's so fun. It's a really cool way to see like the bird's eye view of like builds. And I always love to just look at builds and see what people are creating from all angles. And yeah, this is a short little clip. I think it'll be over here in a couple minutes. Nope. I think I accidentally stopped it. Hold on. Here I am. I'm gonna keep dancing all but oh, here we are. So there's his CryptoVox, his voxelized head, and here's my outfit. You can kind of see it a little bit better there. Just think it's cool. So there I am flying back down. And on there you kind of have to click on the screen and here it'll load up the actual event, the live event happening. But if I'll find the link for it and you guys can check it out. I know he's done a lot of stuff in Decentraland as well, and I think to me the future is the events that take place in multiple metaverses and you do cross metaverse jumps. That is the future in my opinion. Here, let me click save. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Where are you in CryptoVoxel? Actually, this event oh, whoops. Let me change my screen back to Decentraland. I will get the link. It was actually an event that happened on Saturday, and I pre-recorded it for you guys, but I will get the link. It's Neoclassical's build in there. Here, let me get... There we go. Here, I can turn off my POAP. I have way too many layers here. But yeah, okay, so last week, I don't know if you guys all got to see, I wanted to showcase some of the stuff from Twitch stream. I bring it over to YouTube, and I don't know if any of you guys have checked out my YouTube channel, but it's kind of where I kind of save some of the interviews I do, and you were looking for me. Hey, what's up, everybody who's here? So one of the things I do a lot of is interview builders, communities, and I started a new report. So I kind of do like different report segments, and that one I call the Cross Metaverse Report. And I do also enter the Metaverse reports, and those are when I onboard people who've never been into the Metaverse. So it's also a fun way to showcase different builds and stuff like that, and I just think it's fun to see. So last week, I did that with a group from the Love Server Member Foundation, who are they're the caretakers of, I don't know if any of you guys know, Ram Dass wrote Be Here Now. They caretake all of that knowledge. I mean, not knowledge, they caretake all of that recordings and teachings, and they share it with everybody. So I brought them on. They're hopefully going to be doing eventually builds in Decentraland. CryptoVoxels are meta. I think a lot of people coming in, I think it's good for them to understand what's going on in different metaverses to see possibility of what they maybe could do. So I wanted to also here, let me highlight another thing. I think I talked about this a little bit, but I always like to give updates of projects that I'm working on. These are all part of the Decentraland. These are all builds within Decentraland. And this next one here is of, where is it? Oh, it didn't make it over here. Well, I was going to show you, let me see, it's over here, one of the walkthroughs, but we can show that later. Hey, Kinetic! Woohoo! Good to see you here! I have a walkthrough that I wanted to show. Let me see, work in process, super making, near, here. Let me see, it's over here, I think. Let me just load it up real quick. Give me 1 second. I don't know why I didn't make it. But I wanted to showcase a build that, again, the IRL crew was working on. This was actually one of the ones that was one of the grants. Everyone gets my... Did I say it wrong, too? Wait, I always say kinetic, and I just realized I read it, and it's wrong. Oh, no. I do have a YouTube channel. Here, let me post my YouTube channel. I was actually going to head over there in a second to show you guys some stuff. Here, I will get my YouTube channel up here in a second, and let me just... If you guys want to give me a follow though, that'd be awesome. Basically, I've done a bunch of stuff. You're gonna have to educate me. I don't even know how to say your name. I'm just gonna call you Quintic? Is that wrong too? I'm terrible. Meaning, Spanish was my first language, and whenever I read words in English, I never pronounce it appropriately or correctly. So, but yours is definitely, I was obviously doing that one very wrong. Okay, here, I'm gonna get this, looking for this file real quick, and I thought it transferred over. See, this is why this stream is called Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. It usually does go wrong. But as long as you... Okay, I don't know why I didn't. Here we go. Ecamm. I have to get my recordings in order. And... there it is. Okay, I found it. I'm gonna share it over here. I'm just... Today's kind of like a impromptu craziness, but I do have an organized plan. I mean, it's organized chaos. That's why I'm a Fractilian. Fractilians live within the realm of in-between, which is between order and chaos. So my streams are... what is it? Chaotic with a dash of order. I guess that's what you call it. Okay, here, let me get the next little stream that I have for you guys. And this build is actually not up right now, so... let's see. Where are you, kind? There it is. Okay. Here it is. I have the build. And I think some of you might have seen this before, but in case you missed it, I thought it was really cool to showcase it. Because again, I also like to highlight a lot of grants. And this is a really amazing grant that the crew I work with, IRL Gallery crew, this is part of the, this is a grant recipient, one of the builders who built this. And here, let me head over and I will show you guys my little walkthrough of this. I have to, let's bring this back real quick and let me just relink it. If you guys have ever played with Twitch stream, it could be really good, but it's just like, there's so many screens. I wish you could do things and like in a slightly different manner. Okay. There it is. Woo! Okay. So I'm just gonna hit play and talk about it. Oh, let me turn the sound down. There we go. A lot of times the sound doesn't record well and it's just kind of annoying. So this is the build he did, and this was for the Devconnect event that happened in Amsterdam. And Yultek and Annie were there for the last 10 days at this conference, crypto conference, and I wish next time it would be awesome. There's so many amazing crypto conferences. If you guys haven't been, you learn so much, meet so many amazing people, and definitely recommend. But you can see this beautiful build, and this was of the building where the event was taking place, I believe. Oh, my name had a meaning, Fractilians? Well, fractal, the creatures I draw are the Fractilians. So they're like these fractal, weird, hyperdimensional creatures from another dimension, or not sure really exactly where from, but from that in between. But here's this cool build. Again, this is actually up next to the ETH Denver build. So if you guys have been watching my stream, that was a build that was, again, Yultek, and I'm gonna say it wrong, Andrew, but Kintic. He also was a builder in it, and that build is actually next to where this one is located. So yeah, I can put that later, but I always just like to check out and see, and since it's not up much longer, I just thought it would be cool to show you guys this build. That's one of the things we're here as reporters to do. Kintic, I said it right? Probably not. But one of the things we're here to do as reporters is to show the ever-changing landscape that is Decentraland, and this build is already gone. So everything here shifts so much, and I'm over the last year and a half that I've been in this space, I don't even know how long I've been in this space anymore. In crypto world, a year is like 10 years, right? Or 20, 30. It's like crypto years. Somebody has to make a funny meme about that, right? What is the equivalent in crypto years? But yeah, I just thought it'd be cool to showcase this, and I know, hello, thanks for being here. And if you guys are new here, please consider following. But yeah, this actually, I wanted to do another run through, but I think the build was taken down, but I think it might, hopefully it'll be back up again, so I could do another run through. This was not the totally finished version, but yeah, I just thought it was a cool moment to share with you guys. Okay, let me stop that. I have to make sure I'm using the right mouse. Oh, cool! You saw the YouTube wearables video? Awesome! I'm actually going to be doing more, like, better ones of those. I'm so stoked you got to watch that. That's one of the things. Today I'll probably be going into Builder. I have some works in progress, and but wearables are a really great way to learn Blender. It's not easy, and you can see this wearable I did, and already I want to change a bunch of things, but it really teaches you like so much that you can apply to actually building the actual buildings or other models within it. But thank you, J Party. Woohoo! For watching. So stoked. Yeah, a lot of those videos I do, they're more like impromptu style, but like I've learned from so many amazing other YouTubers. It's always nice to be able to share with others. There's so many little tips we all learn, right? Like that's nice to share and hopefully help everybody else also learn how to build. That's one of my key goals of this stream, is to encourage everybody to build, not just in Decentraland, but in places like Monoverse and Crypto Voxels. I haven't built there yet, but I would love to try out building a wearable. I really love what wearables. I know you're making some, and Kinthic. Oh, cool. Awesome. I'm so stoked you watched that. Thank you for watching that. I always wonder, I put things out there and you wonder if anybody's watching it. And I'm stoked, so happy when people comment. It's fun and nice, and I have a bunch of other ideas. I definitely have to start designing weird things now, more interesting wearables. Okay, so let me actually head over there real quick for you guys. I want to show you guys my little YouTube channel. It's kind of gonna take a trip down memory lane. Let me open it up real quick. That's another thing I wanted today, kind of to be like a flashback to my first stream, and kind of thank all the amazing people that have come and watched the show, supported all the amazing DCL reporters, and hopefully all of you guys will go watch all their streams as well. Here, let me switch over so you guys can see where I'm at. I'm heading over to YouTube, and also Kevin on Earth does great. What he takes is a lot of us reporter streams and picks certain ones to highlight. So that's another great place to watch. Let me change this over. There we go. Okay. There, let me move it up a little bit. So this is my, I really haven't done the best job of putting up every single video that I've done, because there definitely isn't 26 videos up here. But what I've done is I've kind of taken highlights of, here, let's go back in time to some of my first posts. So this was before DCL Land. Some of the stuff I started doing were like highlighting, things like the Decentraland Sotheby's gallery opening. Did any of you guys, were you guys there? That was about 10 months ago. Again, in crypto space, that was like 10 years ago. And then, here, let me save this. It's acting funny. Here, I'm not going to touch Twitch right now. So I started really like with my Decentraland journey, really started with the Decentrafund gallery, and now they've become Stellargate and are doing all sorts of really cool stuff. So I started, I did some curation, and so it's kind of fun I want to go back. If you guys are interested, I recommend checking out some of these earlier ones. They're pretty funny, and just to see how things change. And I don't know if there's been any more actual Crypto Valley job fairs since 9 months ago, but that would be another fun thing if they did again, just because things have blown up so much. I remember one of the first days I was in Decentraland, I went into one of the, they're still doing that, one of the casinos, and I had like 5 people come up to me wanting me to work there because I spoke English and Spanish, and I was like, what? I don't know anything. I don't even gamble. I don't know how to, and it was just funny because they're really wanting people to actually engage and work within their casino. Another great video I advise you guys to see is Tobic has amazing clips and videos about how to, what to do within Decentraland to earn a living or make some money. So one of my first as a Decentraland reporter, this right here, this is this video is the first one I did. This was an interview, and now he actually has sold his parcel since, and you can't actually go visit it anymore. So again, it's one of those things that you have to go and they do have their website still, but this holds a really special place in my heart because he was so cool. Like, the cool thing about being a reporter is you get to meet all these amazing people and characters and reach out to them, and hopefully they'll join you on your stream. And I just love learning about people's projects and their creativity and how they build things. And this particular one was really cool because he has a crypto comic, he has a financial freedom comic, and it's just epic. And this whole build is actually kind of like, he would do all sorts of events within here, and they did live events. They actually animated all of their comics, like After Effects style, and did screenings of their comics in here. So I'm sure you guys have been to events where there's screenings of things, and what he would do, Austin from One Book Land, is screen all his, and the art on this is just amazing. So this one was super fun, and I'm sad that it's gone already and that he sold it, but I think they'll do stuff in the future. I reached out to him because I really wanted him to come on the show to talk again about what they were doing, and you can see how beautiful all the artwork they have. And actually I have a crypto comic collection in a actual comic books, and they're one of the first ones. You have an NFT for him, so do I. Woo, I didn't know that, First Brain. So do I. He's just a really cool, amazing character. And here, let's go back and check out some other ones. This was actually done
organization.
Talking about, this was before we actually got the funding for the Decentraland grant that I talked to you guys about. And oh, you won it! Oh, cool! I think he gave me one from after doing this stream. It's nice sometimes you get little gifts from people, which is really cool. This actually video here was actually here. This was actually to talk about all the work that IRL had done and highlighting all their projects. They have Yultech, he's kind of like our amazing leader of builder and has really been helping us learn and build. And they do all sorts of events and where our builds. And this is what the actual stupa... Oh, why is it doing that? That's weird. It's like a line right there. Let me go back in here. Did I add something weird there? I just noticed. There's oh, maybe I crashed it. Hold on a second. Maybe just, oh, there it is. Now it's showing this. That was just weird. It was back on the Decentraland thing. It wasn't there. Let me click save here real quick. That's so cool that you won it. And going to DCL in November, I was like... Oh, you got into DCL in November. There's a lot of really cool things that have onboarded a lot of people over the last year, like all their events, and especially the Metaverse Music Festival and all the stuff. But this was the... Actually, let's see. You can see here... Let's see, the proposal, I believe, was... It was still being voted on, and they were talking, just giving an overview. So here we were really, really close, and so we were hoping to go get the funding. And it's just really fun to be a part of a group that has a proposal passed and what that whole process is like. I've written proposals, but not for Decentraland, but this one I got to be a part of this crew, and Annie was the one who did this proposal, an amazing job at it, and all the crew helped. And but yeah, I definitely recommend, I always go to the DAO to check out all the amazing proposals, to see what people are doing, how they're presenting it, what's getting passed, just to get a gauge on what's upcoming in the community. And I recommend all of you guys check out the Decentraland DAO monthly meetups. Those are really cool to learn about. This last one, there are updates from the people who got funded to bring VR into Decentraland, which I think is going to be pretty amazing once that's on there. So he was giving some demos of that, and I think you can if you go on there are some betas of that at this moment. Not exactly sure, but I haven't played with it. I need to tether my Quest, which I will do eventually. But here, let's go down keep going down memory lane a couple more times. Let's see my channel. Okay, so this one is you guys all know I like to do cross metaverse jumps. So this is I'm also a builder within Monaverse, and in Mona you use Unity and Blender tools to create your worlds, and the cool thing is you don't have to buy land to build. So as a builder, it's really cool, and this is a feature of one of the builders, art architect, who I interviewed in his build and his projects and so on. So I think it's important as a reporter, and one of the things I love to do is just interview people building in different metaverses, because eventually it's just going to be one giant metasphere where all the metaverses live. That's fine. Mitra! Hi, Mitra! Thanks for being here. If I can even type correctly. But yeah, that's my new word of the day. The metasphere is where all the metaverses play and where interoperability will flourish. It's like the universe metasphere. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. But yeah, so this was an interview. So for Decentraland Reporter, I do things like that, and this is actually another CryptoVoxels cross metaverse interview that I did, and they also have a build in Decentraland. They haven't been doing as much, but I'm really hoping that they eventually do. They're a music NFT project, and they're doing all sorts of really cool integration with avatars, with games, so it's always fun to see how things are created within there. I love the voxel look, and that would be really cool, I think, to build something like this. Woo! Thanks. Happy you're here for the show. So this one was this interview. I really had a fun time. Gabe is super smart and super knowledgeable, and Mitra, did you go to that one? I'm not sure if you did, but I think you would really like him. He has a PhD in cognitive psychology, and just really fun to talk to. At first I thought the interview was going to be like 30 minutes, and 2 hours later we had to cut it short, actually. But yeah, and as a builder myself, I love to go to different places and just to see how people are creating, how they're throwing parties, how they're engaging with their communities. Okay, let's go check out. This one is the wearable one that Jay Party was talking about. This one I kind of like highlighted some of the things I did for the wearable creation of my first ever wearable. So a lot of talk about textures and normals and all things that I remember the first time. I give credit to everything I know really from obviously IRL crew I learned a lot, but also from Hiroto Kai. If you guys don't know who he is, he's an epic wearable creator, and a lot of his videos have been amazing. And also I'm a Meta key holder, and as a Meta key holder you get to be part of the Meta Academy, so he has a course there on how to build wearables. So I learned a lot from him, and yeah, so you can see here it's kind of fun just messing around and seeing I mean, at first, seriously, when I watched it I was like, there's no way I could understand this, but the more you play, the more you realize, like, okay, it just takes practice like anything. Like learning to drive stick shift. I don't know if you're one of those that learned right away. I definitely did not. So yeah, this video is cool if you guys want to check out, some cool like intro tips and tricks. And from there, I definitely would go check out all the amazing things that Hiroto Kai has some videos up that are really helpful. And if you're a Meta key holder, go check out the Meta Academy. Okay, let's go back here. So here is another one of my streams, and in this one, this is what I was talking about earlier I did like a little overview of a bunch of different builds within Decentraland. So this is actually a fun one that if you know people who are curious about the metaverse and what's happening, this is kind of like we just run around different builds and I talk about what I think is cool about them. Yeah, the marketplace is insane what's happening in Decentraland. There's so many cool things and I just have to stop myself from buying. At first all my wearables were just like things I've gotten airdropped, and then I started just like, there's too much stuff to buy. But here shortly, in about 5 minutes, I will give you guys the form so you can be one of the 25 to get wearable plus the POAP of the day to commemorate today. So yeah, this is a cool video, and we go to here we go check out my crazy build. This is my crazy world that I created within the Monoverse. So as you can see, your just flexibility of what you can make is pretty wild. You can this one was created using VR sculpting tools, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, so yeah, this is one of my weird boxes within there. And there's still, if you guys are POAP hunters, my Mono worlds still have POAPs that only one person has found. And this world has 3 POAP Easter eggs, and my other world has 1 POAP Easter egg that only one person has found. So you guys have to go definitely find them. But yeah, I go into that and then I highlight some of my friends like Neon Glitch. I'm hoping to one day get him on the show to talk about his build. He actually works in a gaming company. He's been doing this for a long time. It's amazing what he does. He was the one who actually, him and his friend did X-Copy's Monoverse world, which was amazing. I'll have to go check that out at some point. But if you guys know people who are new and want to learn a little bit of overview, that's a cool video report I did. And this one was one of the first ones, after the other one that was really to do. This is Black Fractal, and he's like a metaverse builder, cross-metaverse builder, and a lot of these worlds he sold again, and they're all gone. You can't see him anymore. He built like amazing, like you build builds, and also as a way to either sell the land that he bought with his build, or people would buy it and then put their own build. So it's kind of like his builds were a way that he also like advertised his land. So he would do custom builds for all sorts of people. So in this one, which is, I really wanted to like go back to this and do a whole talk about it. And in this one, it was this really cool, abstract, super, and of course I loved his name, Black Fractal, because that was Fractilians. So like but here, let's walk through and you guys can check out a little bit more. In here we went through a bunch of his Decentraland builds, and he does a lot of commissions. He also did a lot of Monoverse builds and won a bunch of the top prizes for that as well. He actually travels all over the world just building metaverses, which is pretty cool. So you can see up here, he showcased, look at that, it's just so cool. And now as I learn to build, I kind of look at all these builds and from a different perspective, like, how do you do that? Is that like a transparent texture GIF? Is that, so yeah, it's cool to look back and see, or just again show people the vast difference in all the different types of builds. So I looked at rooftop is always where the party's at in Decentraland. Oh, you did visit it. Cool, right? And now it's no longer there. It's so sad. His was so cool. I remember I first heard about it from Polygonal Mind. They're awesome. I believe it's Tuesday afternoons meetups. I always love to see what new things they have and check those out. So that was one of his worlds. And then here, let me show you guys another world. So this is another one he did, and I just love like weird animation. Look at that. It's just so cool. How the walls are almost like a tesseract-like pattern. So this was another one that we were just running around in that he was commissioned to do. And I don't think this one's up anymore as well. So this is another one. I think this one he commissioned to build this really cool like dragon world. And then one of my favorites here I might as well jump ahead to it, is he did this Tesla coil. Isn't that epic? You guys, I don't think this one's up either anymore, but now you see it. Isn't that cool? Here, I think at one point, look, there, here, wait. At one point we go in the Tesla coil. Isn't that beautiful? Talk about master builder. Here, wait, I want to show you guys when we're in it. Here, where is it showing? Wait, we head over to, there we go, here. Here, I'll let it play for a second. So look, we head into the, look how cool I'm in the Tesla coil. But yeah, this is one I definitely recommend. I learned so much from him, and I tend to watch, I love watching the interviews, and most of the time, luckily I don't talk as much. Sometimes I talk way too much, but like, he has like, now watching this one again, I just feel like I understand a lot more of what he was saying, because now the more you build, the more you participate, which I'm sure you guys know, right? Really awesome. I think it's really awesome too. So another one, then after that we head over to his Crypto Voxels build, which I thought is just so trippy and beautiful. Look at that, and look at his wearables. So I want more like voxel-based wearables in Decentraland. Who else thinks that? So cool, I want to go, and this wasn't up anymore either. So all this stuff I get nostalgic for. I wish there was like, I think some people are creating kind of like historical like build libraries. I think that's needed because everything's changing. It would be really cool to just like have like once a month some kind of backup of the metaverse, so you could always go back to that point in time. Because already all of this has already changed. You can't really go back to it, right? Isn't this beautiful? It's just epic. And just listening to his story and what he's done, he's definitely one of those people that like I highly admire and look up to. So if you've ever built in Crypto Voxels, there's definitely a lot of things that you have to do in order to yeah, I want to get one of these swords. I definitely have to go back. But here we go flying again, my favorite thing to do. To go find him. Here, look at that. Who else? I think somebody should do a proposal. Should do a proposal about getting flying in Decentraland. Look at how cool. He also has cool lightning above. I just think the way he designed this one is just beautiful. Like the color schemes and like he actually, now I remember, he actually wanted to do like a lightning inspired build, which I think it looks, look at that. Look at the top, another kind of Tesla-esque. But yeah, this one I just put up and I still have like, I probably have put up like 1/5 of all the videos I did. I try to do the interviews, but I still need to get a bunch more stuff up. But yeah, definitely check it out, and if you guys have any ideas of places, videos you'd like to see from me, I'm definitely going to try to do more. I'm actually, in a little bit, going to head over to Build 2 Blender to show you guys some stuff. And actually, I have a video, since Decentraland, a lot of times when I try to open up Builder during the stream, it doesn't work, so I did a recording to show you guys and talk about it. Yeah, we are the record Mitra. That's so true. Yeah, I agree, the voxel-based wearable are pretty sick. Yeah, they're like, well, eventually, like the, what is it, the Rizzle Whip project, eventually those, hopefully you can do. I think there's like some proposal passed where you can bring wearables, not wear it, or something different so you can do that cross thing so you don't have to pay like the 100 mana price to bring in a one-of-one wearable. I don't know, maybe you guys know more about that. I just remember hearing something about that. So yeah, this one's actually one I just put up recently. And look at me, it only took me 10 months. No wait, not even 10 months. Was it 10 months ago? No, this wasn't 10 months ago. This one was done, I don't even know, because this is my 26th stream, but I did take breaks in between a little bit for family and, you know, Christmas and all that stuff. So I think this one was like 5 months ago, not 10 months ago. But yeah, so there's that, but that's the latest one I did, and I'm also going to upload another one that I did of, okay, let me go back to, let's go back to Decentraland here. Actually, you know what, I think it's time to open up Blender. Here, let me see if I can get everything going. I just want to show you guys, actually no, the work in progress first, because I don't think it's going to actually play what I want to show you guys today. But this is the educational portion of Dream. Where are the videos? Where's the videos? Are you guys, is my audio still coming through pretty good? For some reason, where are my videos? I think I'm gonna have to do the transfer one more time. Okay, here, I'm gonna show you guys this last video here. And then if I have some time. Okay, here it is. So this is a work in progress of the stupa design, which is the actual poem of the day. There we go. That's the poem of the day, and I wanted to show you guys. Let's see. Let me open it up for you guys and show you. So, okay, found it. So this is one I think I'm sure you would like. It's so much fun to work in Builder, but this is a stupa, and let me now change the video to this new one. Let's see if it's gonna. There we go. This is me playing with. Let me see if I can go back to chat. This is me playing in Builder. So this is a way that you test your models in Decentraland, and you can place them. You can actually upload from Builder to your land as well. But right now, all I'm using this for is this testing way. So these are models I build within Blender. Here, there we go. So you can see there's no colliders or anything, and these are some crazy mushrooms and crystal powers and cool like Tibetan designs that I've found I wanted to put up there. So this is me messing with textures and fun things like that and experimenting. Nothing is working properly yet, but this is what Builder looks like. So when you go into Decentraland here, let me show you. Right now I'm just running around. So right now you upload your files into your asset pack. So on the right hand side you can see how it actually goes into me uploading some stuff. Look, I just click on there, I can place things. These are all models that I created in Blender and brought them in here. So you can experiment with placing them and all sorts of things like that. Here, let's go back here. Now I'm in Blender and I'm experimenting with some designs, and here is, I think I was playing around with, I'm trying to animate this thing. It's not easy, but playing around a lot with textures and transparencies. That's how I made those boxes see-through. So right here I am messing around with how to animate things. So I'm just having like I wanted the stupa to, like, if you guys remember in the Black Fractal build how things were moving and animating, that's kind of what I want for this. And here you can see when you hit play, you see how that gets bigger and smaller. So I was trying to do that and it kind of worked, but only one animation happened. So up here at the top I started animating and spinning the top area here, and that animation actually came through. So I think yeah, I think some of my streams, maybe like once a month, I'll do pure Builder and Blender tutorials, I think are fun. And I just think it's cool to see the process, and also to document like how much of a noob I am and how much I'm learning, because there's so much to learn. I'm doing a bunch of cool like Blender tutorials, or Blender courses actually, that if you guys are interested in contributing to Decentraland in different ways, I think the best way is to build and learn and get inspired by builds like Black Fractal, or Polygonal Mind is one of my favorites, or Yultech does amazing stuff and I'm always fascinated by what he does, or all the awesome builders that we're through that grant are getting money to build. So here is yeah, me playing with the timeline and trying to see set my keyframes and adjusting the animation rate and that kind of stuff. So what you do with that, you see I'm playing with animation, so I think I hit play at one point. You can see, look at that cool fun kind of Yeah, I keep just messing with it. I like things at this angle. And here I'm exporting it. And I'm going to export another version. I'm really bad with version naming and stuff like that, but another version. And here you can actually see the whole process. So I'm going to go back into Builder. Let's see if I saved it right. One thing that I forget to do sometimes when I'm doing these recordings is you can change what you're recording, and then I forget to flip it over. Here it is. Okay. So now I'm back in Decentraland, and I'm going to import that file. So here, just to show you guys, you can upload your GLB or GLTF file, and here I'm looking for my file, and I import it, and there you go. Now it's from Blender, and now I took, oh, I think I'm by mistake. Took away, I didn't know which version it was, but it's fun. Now you can add your new model and just drag it in. The hardest thing with this is why I like to use Blender, and with the crew they use the SDK to actually build things out. This I just come in here to kind of test things out. This isn't how it's gonna look. I'm just testing out models and see if it's working. And the hardest thing is to actually move things. It's really frustrating to actually move things in here. I'm actually trying to resize it, and it just like, it can be really annoying. So now within here, you can see only the top is animated, even though I animated everything else. I'm not sure what's going on, but at least you can see my mushrooms and my crystals that I designed, and just, you know, all of it YouTube. So here I am playing with that, going back into Blender here, and kind of trying to figure out why the hell only one part is animating. So designing and building is a lot of this back and forth, but it's really fun, and you'd be surprised how incredibly fast time flies. Okay, so I'm gonna close that up. Let me go back into, where is Decentraland? Where are you, Decentraland? Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh no. Oh good, it didn't die. Here, let me open up Decentraland real quick. And I'm gonna put now the form for you guys to get your POAP of the day. Let me save this. Here, let me get the form for you guys. And the word of the day today is Fractilians. I'll make it easy. Here, let me, I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Hold on a sec. Okay, here's my forms. And thank you guys all for sticking with me and going down memory lane a little bit. And here is my, hold on, link. Shorten. Okay, so here you go. Here is the form for the POAP and the wearables. So there's 25 spots, 25 wearables, 25 POAPs. Fill that out, and the word of the day is Fractilians. Let me see if this here. It's funny because right now, I'm trying to view this on my other computer because I always like to check, and it isn't loading right. I hope it's loading for you guys. It's really strange. It's not like, it's playing as if it isn't live. It's still live for you guys, right? If not, I've just been talking to myself. It's okay. So, there is the form, and yeah. So after my show, Fractilians, yay, it's live. Okay, you're still live. I'm sure you guys have had that when you look down at your stream thing and it says, my form is working well. Good, thank you for letting me know. Please fill it out. And Fractilians is the word of the day. And let me see if, it's so weird. Now my emotes don't work unless I go down to this annoying emote thing. and like press the emotes. Before it used to do my keyboard. I don't know if you guys have that issue too. See, it doesn't do anything if I hit him on the keyboard. Now I have to like open up the emote button. It's kind of annoying. Cool. I'm glad to hear that I'm still alive and not just rambling to myself, which I do way too much of anyway. Okay. So I had a bunch of more stuff. Oh, I do want to show you guys one last thing. This is actually, hopefully, if you comment in the stream, does it matter if my stream name doesn't match the name of my address? Yeah, that's fine. You can, it's just whatever's on the forum, so you're welcome to just put whatever you want on the forum, just your ETH address, and then I'll mint it for you, and it'll be in your POAP. So, this is a cool project one of the IRL team members has been working on, and let me show you guys before. This will be the last thing I show you guys for today's stream, and then we can head over and check out our friend. I believe his stream starts now. Yeah, his stream starts. Oh, it already started, but Proximus Regent afterwards. If you guys want to go check that out, that'd be awesome. But here is, let me show you guys one last thing. I just found out about this project. This is something he's working on, and I hope he will be, I'll get to interview him and his team for next week, and they can talk about, I'm always the one who's asking, so what are your metaverse plans? And I'm sure they have. It is a very metaverse related project. It's about avatars. So I personally have not read much into it, and I will by the time I interview them. I always like to read through everything, but I just wanted to give you guys, I believe they're doing their whitelist right now, and they're I just think it's cool when you know somebody that's working on the project. And it's not really a show, it's more like I love seeing how projects and teams and work, and looking at their roadmaps and all that kind of fun stuff. Oops. Wrong one. Sorry guys. Here, let me show you guys this. Maybe some of you guys have heard of it, but this was the first I heard of it. We had our meeting today, and he was talking about this project, and he's an amazing like dev and person. But this looks really cool. Again, I haven't read up much about it, but it's Metaverse Avatar project, so I think it's pretty interesting, and we'll see what happens. And I'm gonna definitely listen to some of their, I think this is one of their talks that was recorded recently, to learn more about. I always love things where you can use whatever. I love crypto avatars as well, so I think that's why this sounded really interesting. You can use this in a game asset in metaverse platforms. So I'm sure there's going to be more, like I always talk about interoperability and stuff like that. This is a perfect example of that. These look really cool. So yeah, I definitely need to learn more about it, but I just thought I'd share it with you guys, and maybe you guys can tell me more about it too, and hopefully I can have my friend on the show to talk about this project. Here, let me save it, and there is a link to that if you guys want to check it out. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, right? Like, I usually rarely like show things unless I know more about it, but I guess since it's one of my team members and I know he's super awesome and badass, and I figured anything he works on, I'm sure it's gonna be epic. And it just looks really interesting. So I let's check out the whole. I don't know what his secret name is. Oh, there he is. He's the project manager. That's Clavion, who's also part of IRL crew. So he's the one who told us about it today. Hi, Fabino. Good to see you. I was talking about everyone's stream time and your stream time, and you're going to be doing. Você vai ser seu stream em português. Eu falo só pouco de português. Eu falo portunhol. But he's doing his stream in proper Portuguese, so Yeah, I was just showing this overview here of this project my friend is working on, and hopefully here in this week I will be interviewing them and we'll do a little highlight. Anything metaverse, you guys who've been following me know I'm just like a fangirl of cool things and creating things and sharing with you guys and learning from you guys is cool. So there's a lot of cool stuff here, but yeah, let's head over back here. Sim, yes. Eu gosto muito falar português e eu jogo capoeira. Então eu aprendi como falar português por jogar capoeira. I don't know. Hopefully that made sense. I played capoeira for many years. I still want to go back. It's just every time I do capoeira, it's so far away. Right now there's a really great capoeira school in Denver, but eu tenho que jogar mais capoeira. Eu não sou muito bem, eu gosto muito de jogar capoeira. Okay, here, that means I love capoeira. I'm not very good, but I've always loved capoeira. Okay, so don't watch Only the Strong. That'll make capoeira look like the cheesiest thing ever in the world. You could be a capoeira master in 1 week, flat. Hell no, it's not how it works. Okay, hold on. There we go. So, hopefully you got. Oh wait, here. Let me. I think he probably missed my form. Let me copy and paste that form. For any of you guys who just got here, the word of the day for the POAP is Fractilians. And again, this is a special one. I will be getting a 1-of-1 jacket for being a detail reporter. Woo! So hopefully maybe in a month or so I will be showing that off. But yeah, please head over to. I don't have his. I think Proximus. I will, once I log out, I will, if you guys hang on, I'll just put stream ending. I'll look for that, his Twitch account, so then we can actually follow him. Actually, you know what I can do? Hold on 1 second. There is such a thing called Twitter, and I know I have his Twitter thing, and I'm sure he has did a post about him going live. Oh my god, I'm getting hungry. I think for a treat for today. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's funny. I just going down memory lane and seeing how all these builds that I've already reported are gone. Most of them are gone. Most of the interviews. So it's cool. You feel like you're doing. Hopefully one day people will check it out and see all the old streams and have fun. But here, let me find you guys. So you guys, if you want to keep going and check out awesome other amazing reporters, part of the crew. The next stream that's already started, but you guys can, I think all of us tend to go for about an hour or so. Here he is. Proximus Regent. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link to his Twitch, which I believe he is live. Let me check. It is live. Maybe it's not. It is.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna hit pause. Here is this. You guys can go check out his stream now as I call it a night. But thank you guys again for joining me on the report, and I hope you guys all got your POAP, and all of you guys will also be getting a wearable from me. So be sure to fill out the form, put in your ETH address, and I will be sending you all the goodies here shortly. But thank you guys again for being here, and I will catch you guys next time. Lots of love, and thank you.